We might have some issues. This floppy air unit not activated. So he busted the tip of the arm. Okay, first impressions. Looks pretty crispy actually. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. This is gonna start feeling like deja vu, but I got a little something. So in the end I couldn't resist and I bought this. So on all my drones I fly the DJI system and I'm using the air unit on my 2.5-inch and on my 6-inch. And on my little Cinewhoop I use the Cadex Vista. I don't think I've broken one and had to switch it. So I've run this for a couple of years now. Freestyle, bashing, cinematic, anything. Smack the drone into the ground in 150 kilometers per hour. No problem. Broken a few lenses, but you can buy replacement lenses and just screw it back on. No problem. But I fell for the temptation. Let's see what's in the box. Okay, we got some O4 air units. Since these don't work with my current goggles, I also had to buy some new goggles. So that's what we got. So we gotta switch it over on... I'm gonna put it on one of my 5-inch. If it can fit on the Cinewhoop, I'm not sure. If it can fit on the Cinewhoop, I might put it on that one, because then I can run it without action camera. It's gonna be lighter, I hope, because right now it's a little bit too heavy. So let's try to switch it up, you know, see if we can fit them on the drone. We might have some issues. The way I'm running it right now, I have this TPU holder that holds the air unit. This one you can bolt from the bottom instead, maybe some double sticky tape on the carbon and then bolt it down through these holes. That's the plan. But for the camera on the O4 is supposed to be wider than the camera on this one, but it's supposed to fit. But I don't know. It's gonna be pretty tight, I think. We will see. We will see. Maybe I have to wait for some updated camera holders. They're on the way, but I don't have them yet. And then for the antennas, this one comes with 2 antennas. And I currently run 2 antennas, but I run them with pigtails and no holder. So I don't know how to run the antennas in a good way. So we have to figure that out too. Other than that, we're just gonna rock and roll. See if we can get it to work. So we're gonna see if you get some bang for your buck, because they're not cheap, you know. So let's get building. So here we got a little before. And it looks like this. So this is how it's held on right now. So it's just in this TPU case, and the TPU case is fastened around the standoffs. Okay, old air unit is out. Begin with the new. Wah wah wee wah. This is it. The black gold. It's tiny. It's very tiny. Look at that little thing. Old air unit versus new air unit. Man, it's small. It's super small. This is gonna be cool. I guess you have to do all the DJI shit and activate it and stuff, so... Will it fit? Yes, it will. We got it. It's gonna work. So the O4 has mounting screw holes on the air unit, these little things, but the size of the holes are very small and I don't have any screws that are that small and long enough. So I'm just gonna go old school. I'm gonna do sticky tape and then zip ties, the OG way. So let's do that. Safe and secure. Couple of zip ties around that. It's gonna be mighty fine. Okay, like that. Maybe we should actually try if it works before I put everything together. Let's fire this baby up. See if it explodes. Let's see what's inside the box. Got something, I don't know what. Cable. Got the goggles. And that's it, the inside. So we got the goggles, let's see how they look. First look, the goggles 3. They have the integrated battery. Okay. I'm not a fan of this thing, whatever it is. Okay. This is how it looks on the inside. That's it, goggles 3. Feels fucking weird with this floppy. This is so floppy. What the fuck? Can you see this? Smells plasticky. Oakley dokley. Okay, goggles activated, latest firmware installed. Let's fire these babies up and let's see if this works. The O4. Okay, it's online. Now we gotta bind it. And how do we do that? I don't know. Is there a bind button? Air Unit Pro. That's what I want. Air Unit Pro. Okay, so now we gotta find a bind button here. It's blinking. No bind here. Is there a bind button on the goggles? Okay, so you're supposed to hold this power button until it beeps. Now it's supposed to be in bind mode. Let's see if we can bind. Yeah, it's green. It's bound. Do we see something? Air unit not activated. DJI shit app. Start activation. Confirm account. I hate that you need to do all this activation shit. Annoying. Okay, so now it's activated. Boom. Okay, I see something. I can see you. Looks pretty crispy. It's working. That's a good sign. So now I can put the rest of the drone together. Now we just gotta make this work somehow. So the antennas doesn't hang like this. That's not gonna be good for anybody. And then I gotta find a way to mount the camera, because the holes on the camera are way different than the old air unit. Okay, so I got this old mounting cage for the air unit with these double antenna holders. So I'm gonna try to cut this here because I'm not gonna use the cage. So I'm gonna cut it and then I'm gonna mount this on the back and see if I can get the DJI antennas in there. Okay, there we go. Dangly dangly. How does that look? Maybe good, maybe bad. This camera has one hole on the bottom and one on the top, and the holes are way different than the OG Air unit. The spacing is super wide on the O4 and the spacing on this one is super tight. So this mount is made for the DJI Air unit, the OG. So the mounting holes on this one is pretty tight. But I think I can get away with just using one of these mounting holes. So I'm gonna mount it in the top one like this. Squeeze it together. It will only be mounted in one hole. But that's fine for now. We got some new updated side plates coming. Okay, so this is the lowest angle right now. I can tilt it up more, but it hits the floor down here if I try to tilt it down. So this is what I'm stuck with right now. It's like 15 degrees maybe. So that should be fine. Okay, I made it outside to try the new O4 installation. So now I have old DJI Air units and now the new. So I have two goggles with me because I'm also gonna do a quick comparison with how it feels and how it looks in the O4 versus the OG DJI Air unit. So does anyone know the O4 Air unit? Is it waterproof or not? Because the old DJI Air unit, man, I've splashed it, I drowned it in water, and maybe it shut off, but it never broke. It shut off, and once it dries, it's good to go again. So man, the OG Air unit is pretty good in water. Yeah, so I'm gonna unpack a little bit and then fly the first flight. Probably gonna do the OG Freestyle Quad 1 pack first, just to get the fingers a little bit warm. It's a nice bluebird day. It's a bit crispy outside still, but yeah, nice day to do some test flights with the O4. So we'll see how many people we can disturb. I was gonna sit way over there on the benches over there, but there's a guy chilling in the sun over there, so I'm here on the ground instead. So you're gonna stay down here, I think. You boy. Let's rock and roll. Disturbing the peace, part 1. Let's go for test flight. OG goggles for this one, old air unit. Let's see if we can rip a pack. And for this one, I got an action cam. I've heard O4 so good, you don't even need an action camera. We'll see about that. I don't have any ND filters or anything, so I think an action camera for me right now is better actually. But let's rip a pack. I get the feeling back after flying tiny whoops. The 5-inch feeling is so much better though. The world's biggest power loop. Can I dive in the middle? Nope. Yep. That's the snow. At least the snow is hard. Oh. I busted something. So I guess the ice over there was pretty hard. So he busted the tip of the arm. So I guess the comparison is gonna be short. Shit happens. This one has been through all the bashing and stuff, so I think the arm was probably pretty weak since before, so not a biggie. Just go home and change. So, but then we're gonna try the O4. See if it can fly. I guess then I have a bunch of batteries for this one. But this one I'm just gonna cruise with since the camera is sticking out a lot. I don't wanna smash into the ground with this one, then it's gonna break the camera. I'm just gonna do a nice light cruise. Maybe fly out over the snow, see what's going on over there. Should have checked settings at home. How do you know if the O4 is recording? I think I have to do a quick Google. I found it, auto record in the camera settings, advanced setting. Now it's on. Now it should record right away when I arm and take off. Let's try. Whoa, looks pretty crispy actually. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. But so far, I like the old goggles better. They're a bit more bulky, the old ones, but they sit better on the face, I think. Okay, let's take it for a cruise. 60 megabits per second. Let's take it for a little cruise out on the lake. Maybe I should turn a little bit. Oh, 28, 60. Okay, I'm back. 28. It's a bit sketchy. 11 megabits per second. Oh yeah, I'm just on 100 milliwatts. Okay, I can't go that far. I'm behind some trees. But it looks pretty crispy, I must say. Can I see all the scraggle? All the little branches. Don't crash, don't crash. Yeah, I guess so. Does it feel laggy? I don't know. Not for cruising like this anyway. O4 power loop. I think I can get used to this, but I gotta fiddle with the settings. I think it feels weird compared to the other ones. Let's go low to the ground. Shadows sketch me out. Okay, first impressions. Looks pretty crispy actually, but the goggles, I'm not used to the goggles. The old ones feels much better on the face. I guess they made these with the strap up here so the goggles don't press against your face, but I think it feels pretty good because now this one can move a little bit almost. Yeah, I mean it doesn't sit flush on the face, it can move a little bit. If I move, they're gonna shake. Like on these ones, they're flush to the face, so I think I like the old design better actually. But the camera is crispy. I gotta do the hack so I get more milliwatt. Right now I was only on 100, so I'm a little bit behind some trees here, and I flew out in that direction, and yeah, I could see the megabits going down pretty fast. I went down to like 9 megabits or something. It didn't start to lag or anything, but it's not gonna be good if you keep flying like that. Then you're gonna lose image and you're gonna die out there. It's a lake where the ice is melting, so I guess I gotta go home and repair this thing that's broken. So yeah, come back for more. If you'd like to see some more FPV shenanigans, stay tuned, subscribe, like this video if you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.